Question 5. We need to factor the expression. Okay. We have this expression. When you're factorizing, one recommendation is that focus on the coefficients first. So we have a 4, a 12, and an 8. And we know, or it's easy to see, that we can get a common factor from these numbers, and that common factor is, let me mark here that I'm working with the coefficients, then I'm going to change the color into black. So I'm getting a common factor 4. So when also another thing that you need to think when you are making a factorization is like you are making a division. So 4 divided by 4 is 1, so you are getting here only x to this power. Then 12 divided by 4 is 3, so we get minus 3x to the 1/2. And finally 8 divided by 4 is 2x to the minus 1/2. Now we need to factorize the expression with x, and one thing that you need to see or to check or to verify or scan is that just focus on the variable with an exponent with the lowest value. That can be a hint that is telling us which one is going to be outside the parentheses. That means that you factorize or is a common factor. So the one that is here with the lowest value is this one, x to the minus 1/2. So I'm going to put it here outside. And now, as I said, the factorization is like a division. So I'm going to write the division for each term. So it's going to be easy to identify what is the operation that we need to do, especially because the exponents are fractions. So this is divided by x to the minus 1/2 minus 3x to the minus 1/2 divided by x to the minus 1/2, and finally plus 2x to the minus 1/2 divided by x to the minus 1/2. This is the factorization, and you can check that this is true because when you multiply this factor by all the terms in the parentheses, you are coming back to the previous step, so that means that this step is valid. Now let me make some simplifications. So I'm going to have this. One note that I am going to do here is that when you are making a division, let's say a to n power divided by a to the n power, when you are making this when you are having this division, this quotient, is a subtraction in the powers. This is an exponent rule that I'm going to follow here. So this division is going to give us x to the 4/2 minus 3 times. Then this division is going to give us x to the 2/2, and then plus 2 times. When you make this division, they are the same, so that is 1, and when you multiply 1 by 2, you are getting 2. So here we have it. And then I'm going to simplify the power, so this becomes x to the second power minus 3x plus 2, and then 4x to the minus 1/2, and then the factorization of this, the leading coefficient is 1, so you need to find two factors, x and x, then this sign goes here, and then multiply this sign and this sign to get the second one, and then two numbers that if you multiply them you get 2, and if you add them you get minus 3. So here is minus 2 and minus 1. We verify that if you multiply by minus 1 and minus 2 you get 2, and the addition of minus 2 and minus 1 is minus 3. Let me make that note here. So minus 2 times minus 1 is 2, and minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3, so this is satisfying the rule to factorize this expression, that we have this one. And finally the last answer, just to give an answer, an expression, let's say without negative exponents, I'm going to write that for x to the 1/2, x plus 2, and x minus 1. So this is going to be the answer of this exercise.